is a great team. We're definitely not looking past them. This week in practice, we've been preparing for both teams and doing things that will get us ready for both games. And we're really just taking it one point at a time. You can't look past Cal. They've been having some good wins this year. And obviously, we are very excited about Stanford getting a chance to get back at them. But yeah, we're just taking it one point at a time.
I know that's Jim's phrase too, one set, one point.
We might be brainwashed into 1 point at a time. It's definitely what Coach says all the time, but it really does resonate with us. And now even in practice, we say, today, this morning before we practiced, we said it's about this practice. It's not about Friday, it's not about Sunday. It's what can you do well and do right this practice.
How do you kind of stay in that mindset then, knowing that on the horizon is a Stanford team, one team to beat you, but first things first, you still got a game before that. How do you stay on track?
How do you stay on track?
Yeah.
How I think we stay on track as a team is, really what I said, you just focus on getting that play done even in practice. If you can do it well consistently, that was really our problem last year, is we had great times where our team was, executing at such a good level, and we were inconsistent. So by staying really consistent, I think that's how we're getting prepared. Is we know if we can do it on Friday, we're going to be able to do it on Sunday. So.
Yeah, and coming back through things, you've seen Cal and Stanford there, a little advantage this time, not coming back home and kind of knowing how they play a little bit.
Yeah, we felt like we didn't play very well in Northern California. Not using it as an excuse, we had several players that were sick, so we're very excited for them to be coming up here, and we do know what they want to do. We know who their go-tos are and kind of what to expect, having already played them. But yeah, we're ready.
And everybody's healthy, nobody's sick?
Everyone's very healthy this time, so it should be a different outcome.
Don't jinx it. Love for before Sunday. What does it mean to have a 1-2? You don't often see that in the regular season. Both weeks in the same conference, have a chance to have it at home. The one team that beat you. A lot of things kind of stacking up for a pretty neat afternoon on Sunday for you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a very unique situation on Sunday. You don't see that very much, especially during the regular season. You might see it in the tournament, but rarely do you ever get to see number 1 and 2 play. So we're very excited to be hosting that at home. And we're hoping that the fans are as excited as we are and want to come watch.
What would that mean for the program that's come so far in our gym to get a win like that?
Our program has definitely been stepping up over the years, and last year we did take down 2 number 1 teams, so we definitely know we're capable of it. And for us, it would be definitely the cherry on top of a great season.
That's it. Anything else you want to throw in?
Don't forget to vote for me. I'm up for the Senior Class Award.
Yeah.
And you can vote, Go Ducks, there's a link on your right. And it's real easy, it takes about 30 seconds. And it would mean a lot to me. It's not only recognition for my athletics, but also my character in school and community service. So I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat deal too, to be recognized for that. Humbles you a little bit to even.
Absolutely. They chose, 10 finalists out of the whole country. They had a list of 30. Came down to 10, so I'd really appreciate if you guys would vote for me and support.
We'll get the word out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Can't tell the little kids.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Turn the lid off. We have a 5-month-old baby, so don't ring the doorbell now. Just
Seriously.
I know that all the focus goes on to Sunday, but talk about the first game, not overlooking Cal.
Right.
They're obviously a great team as well.
Right.
How about that? How do you approach that?
Oh.
How do you approach that with not overlooking Cal first?
I don't think you can overlook anyone in the Pac-12. Cal competed really hard against us. They're always a good team, so it's just important to take the first point in the first game and play then,
Kind of like football, kind of want to make this one November to remember with the 1 loss, and you kind of like to finish it that way when you roll into the playoffs. How do you guys approach this last month now?
Mostly now we're in the second half, so now it's a grind. Now you just have to work hard and try to finish up what you've started. So mostly we've just been trying to practice being more consistent, to finish up this second half of season.
I know the coach is big on, one game, one match, one set at a time. That's worked for you guys so far so well. How do you maintain that to not look at the standings or look at the rankings and go, wow, that's pretty good?
Yeah, we've done pretty well, but I don't think that's the most important part. The most important part is just winning that first point in every match, not looking ahead because anything could happen further along. So just focusing on actually Cal and then Stanford. So
yeah, and for a Sunday game on TV, they're the only team that beat you before.
Yeah.
What do you take away from that first time down there at Palo Alto? Kind of learning tendencies, or I mean, how do you match up with them?
I guess, we've scouted them as well as they've scouted us. Mostly we just have to go out there and play and take care of our side and not worry so much about what they've done.
What would that mean, though? Not often do we see a 1 and a 2 during the regular season, especially being at home. What would it mean to get a win like that for the program that's come so far under Jim here?
It would be nice to get a win like that, and it's nice to be at home in front of our fans, so that would be a really good win,
Yeah, I mean, does it get any better than that in the regular season? Not that you need more juice behind you, but
Right.
to know that they're the one team to beat you, and they are right now the top team in the country. I mean, you need more. You get jazzed up about that?
I don't think there's any more that you need. Of course, it's going to be a really exciting game, but we still have games after that, so every game has to be just as exciting and just as important.
Is it kind of weird playing in like a gym like Utah, where it's kind of an auxiliary gym rather than a big arena? I saw it on TV the last time he played. Looked kind of like Boulder Gym a little bit in Pullman.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting playing there. It's kind of like high school based, but it was fine. We ended up winning, so that was good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
Right.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, that's, again, I've been asked several times now I guess that people see that we have a goal what was my goal for the year? And my goal for the year was to be able to take it one play at a time. I knew that we were inconsistent last year, and I knew that was our biggest issue. So my goal was to be able to take it one play at a time, and I think that's helped our consistency. It is the reason we've been much more consistent this year. So my goal is to take the first play against Cal. I asked the team on Tuesday, what's the most important thing this week? And I was actually seeing if they could even move ahead and say today's practice. But the first thing out of everybody's mouth was the first play against Cal. And so that's where we are. That's the most important thing, is the first play against Cal. Brainwashed a little bit. I don't that's not the case.
But looking towards Sunday, what that means to have a 1 and a 2, you don't often see that in a regular season match, and especially now to be at home. Pretty neat situation for you guys. Yeah,
it's special. It's been said by a couple people that it's created a buzz about us throughout. So, you have to. It is not really looking ahead, but in some ways you can say that that's over there. We know it's over there. We'd be lying if we said we didn't know we were playing the number 2 team in the country on Sunday. So, it's created things. That's what we've asked for. I told all the players when you came here, this is what you want. So, if this is what you wanted, you got it. Now let's take advantage of it now that it's here. So that's what we hope to do.
Yeah, Cal and Stanford, 2 teams that you've seen before down there, and you guys were kind of dealing with some flu bugs. Knock on wood, we're all healthy.
Yeah, and it's definitely knock on wood. At least, I think we're fatigued at times. It's just that time of the year. We're tired, but in general, we're in basic good health, and we just have to stay that way. That's a huge part of what we need to do. But and then just play the play that's in front of us, and we should be okay. It was very close against Stanford down there, coming off the way we were, but we didn't play. We were much better on that Friday. We were real sick on Wednesday against Cal, but we were much better off on Friday, and that's the only time that I felt we really got away, and we started looking, okay, what happens if we win this match? We're undefeated against Stanford. And I know they didn't say it consciously, but I felt we got away from that one play at a time then.
Yeah, so chance of redemption for a lot of these girls, and to prove that you can do it. Nice. Besides the 2, you get the.
Yeah, it is that. It's and Brady can talk about that's our only loss, etc. But I honestly don't think we're thinking that. I really think that we're saying, let's just take care of business. This is there's 2 really good teams. We have to take care of business, and the only way to do that, the only way to get on the other end and be happy, is to do it one at a time. And I think as a player, it's easier to do that than the coaches, because the coach's job is to look forward and look ahead and look at all the possibilities. And But they're doing a great job of just focusing on what's right in front of their face.
Before the season, we talked about the importance of the Pac-12 network and a great showcase for you guys to be the one game in town essentially on a Sunday afternoon.
Boy, yeah, the Pac-12 network has done a lot because there's more people talking about us than ever before, and it is because of the Pac-12 network. I'm certain of that people have watched more volleyball games probably in the city of Eugene and Springfield than ever, and that's a good thing. And I think people on the West Coast and really all over the country. I mean, we get emails, we get all kinds of things from people saying this is great that we get to finally watch volleyball as much as we get to watch volleyball.
Going up against the NFL, no big deal, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's it. It is tough that it's 1 o'clock on a Sunday. But
yeah.
We got to live with that.
Yeah. Anything else I'm missing out on?
I can't think of anything.
Cool. Tim, thank you.
All right, thank you.